Nothing but ashes! Turn up the heat! Force manifest! Well, we made it down this far. So what's next, Your Highness? Run in with sword swinging?
Oh, do stop with that Your Highness prattle. You can be quite exhausting, did you know that?
Jeez, I'm just trying to be a loyal subject and all that.
Somehow, I highly doubt that. Back to the plan. According to what Lady Sharia told us, there should be an elevator up into the palace somewhere. Once inside the palace, we simply avoid the guards and make our way to the throne.
Sounds like a walk in the park. Let's get to it.
Waves of the cosmos.
Nothing but ashes! Let's get cooking! Force manifest! Glad to be out of that stinkhole. Where to from here?
The throne room is just down the hall, if I remember correctly. Let's keep moving and try to blend in.
Someone let me out this instant. I am the queen. I shall not be treated in this manner.
That sounds like Queen Elsna. Eldrick, we have a slight change of plans. We shall help her escape her confines. Seeing as we do not have a key, it seems we shall have to resort to more primitive methods. Eldrick, if you will.
You want me to break down a door in the royal palace? I guess it doesn't matter at this point. We've already trespassed. A little vandalism can't hurt, right? Step back from the door. We're gonna bust you out.
Rinalesca Stellaris, the daughter heir to Lusek. I would have to say, you are probably the last person I would have thought to help me escape. And it seems you've brought a fetching young man with you as an accomplice.
The name's Eldrick, Your Majesty.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Eldrick. Now, I must ask, how did you get into the palace? As far as I know, King Edred has forbidden any from gaining audience with him in at least a month's time.
Well, you see. And that's how I ended up here with Eldrick.
I see. So you decided to take measures into your own hands. What a strong girl you've become.
I only do what is necessary for the kingdom and our people. Now I must ask you a question of my own. Why were you locked up in your own rooms?
Quite the embarrassing predicament, don't you think? The Queen, forced to her rooms like a rambunctious child, grounded for bad behavior. You can be sure that Edred will be getting a punishment of his own once I get to the bottom of this mess. Well, it all started about a month ago when a local merchant came to the palace. He requested a private audience with the king in regards to import tax changes that had recently occurred in the western districts of Ankara. Idrid, being the generous king that he is, agreed to meet with him. I thought nothing of the incident until a few days passed. At first, I thought Idrid was feeling under the weather, but as the day progressed, I started to notice changes in him. Subtle as they were, I knew something was wrong. He seemed very distant and seemed to be mumbling to himself. It was almost as if I could see a dark aura around him, as if light itself would slide right off. Quite hard to explain, really. Unfortunately, before I could investigate further, I was apprehended by my own palace guards and thrown into this blasted room. Although, I've still had some connection with a few of my most trusted attendants. As you know, Lady Sharia has been working to help me non-stop. From what she has gathered, it seems that the king is indeed planning a war with Lusek and is looking to move within the week.
I see then. I'm sorry for the difficulties you've been subjected to. It seems we must assume that the king is not in his right mind. We will have to approach this situation delicately and quickly.
I agree entirely. We must do whatever it takes to constrain Idrid and put a stop to this foolish war as soon as we can. My only request is that you do not injure my husband too badly, if at all possible. He is a good man at heart.
We will do our best.
My thanks to both of you, and good luck.
Well then, how about we bust in there and get to it? At least that method seems to be working out for us so far.
Let us head to the throne room. I shall handle the negotiations personally. Eldrick, please be ready in the event that negotiations break down. We do not know what foulness grips the king.
Understood.
Well now, who do we have here? Unannounced visitors, it seems.
King Idrid, I am Renaleska Stellaris, the daughter heir to the throne of Lusek. I humbly request an audience with you in regards to the current hostilities between our nations. I fear things have gotten too far.
Silence! So, the Dr. Heir has come to beg for her precious kingdom. How pathetically wonderful. Well, you are far too late. After I rip the last bit of life out of you, I will be sending this nation's armies to destroy your own pitiful kingdom.
It doesn't have to be that way. We can make peace.
Peace? Fool. Ever so slowly I shall rain down fear and terror upon all those who cross our path. None will be spared, young, old, it makes no difference to us. The darkness has begun to consume, it cannot be stopped. The shadow will claim all eternity. The fallen will take back their place amongst the gods and cast out those who oppose us. For we are the...
Hey, you boot-looking bastard! Yeah, you. Did you just say the Fallen?
How dare you interrupt me, boy? I will grind your bones to dust, tear out your...
Stuff it, old man! I'm gonna be frank with ya. I'm kinda running out of patience with you here. First you threaten Rin, then you threaten her kingdom? You see, a couple of days ago, someone told me I would have a run-in with these Fallen, that our world might be in danger. She also awakened something in me, something you probably aren't going to like very much. I've been having a hard time remembering my past, but I think you just reminded me of something. Bellacore, have you become so weak that you must resort to taking on a host? How about you show me how powerful you think you are?
My, and who must you be, boy? You dare call me by my true name? Whatever notion you may have conjured of being a hero, think again. No encounter will possibly help you now. I shall take pleasure in keeping you just barely alive. I will make your helpless little princess watch as I slowly flay you and feed you to my minions.
Encanta! I have no need for Encanta. You may not remember me, for I was young, but you will remember my parents, Gerhardt and Zoe Estellian. It seems they failed to fully seal you all those years ago. Well, this time I will finish what they started. I will show you what it means to challenge the light. I am descendant, and I command you to face me, Bellacore, Bell Lich of the Fallen.
I see now. Gerhardt and Zoe had a child. You survived the Nihilheim exterminations. Yes, your wretched parents brought me much pain and suffering. The Great Lord was not pleased with me, but he knows forgiveness, unlike your aeons. For he has given me a second chance, and now that fate has delivered me their son, I shall redeem my stepbender and a place in the highest command. Oh, I shall enjoy this indeed, for I will make you suffer for what your lineage has done unto me. Come then, descendant. Let us see if the light can survive in a world of darkness.
Turn up the heat!
Too slow. Simply refreshing.
Cut through the darkness! Nothing but ashes! Yes?
Waves of the cosmos. Gift of the planet. Stand still.
shall be forced to die again, I will take you all with me.
Hey now! Not so quick! I didn't say anything about killing you, Lich. So, you want to live in a world of darkness, do you? Well, then I can grant that wish. How does floating around the cosmos for eternity sound?
Eldrick!
Ugh, my head. What happened? Huh? Vinaleska? What are you doing here?
Eldrick, are you alright? Eldrick!
Quickly, let's get him to the infirmary, child.
Ilsna, what is this commotion and why do I feel so awful?
It seems we best get both of them some assistance.
Luciana, and what do I owe this meeting to? It has literally been ages since I last saw you. And yet, after all this time, it looks like we are still here. It seems that you were not able to find the egress you were looking for, as expected. So, what tricks do you have up your sleeve this time? Are you here to try and sway me again? You think I haven't noticed you've made contact with that descendant boy? I grow tired of your games, Luciana. These mortals are nothing more than worms. You think that because this boy carries your blood, it will change anything. Has it ever? How many times must I destroy the ones you love? Your pathetic mortal lover Magus, all those millennia ago. Countless generations, and still you are bound to this realm, as am I. Your love for them will bring an end to you one day. For this is a battle that cannot be won. You know this as well as I do. So why do you continue?
Pleasure to see you as well, Demiurge. As usual, you won't let me get a word in edgewise. Now, will you? Maybe all this time out here has finally got to your head. Or perhaps you are actually lonely. Either way, I implore you to listen to what I have to say.
Loneliness. Bah! I am the void itself. I have no time for this, Luciana. Either speak your purpose or be gone from my chambers at once.
You know as well as I do that I would not come here without reason. And that reason happens to be something that will benefit us both. We may have different motives, Demiurge, but our goal should be the same. We are both bound to this realm for our transgressions. But I have found a way to finally transcend this realm.
Transgressions? You still believe that, don't you? Well, I will not be deceived so easily. You know that if you were somehow to leave this realm, I will be unbound as well, free to spread chaos throughout the cosmos. You would knowingly permit that, damning all your posterity unto my influence. Well, if that is what you wish, be my guest. I want nothing more than to be free from this pitiful part of the universe.
Compromises are sometimes a necessity. I am more than aware of the consequences of my actions, Demiurge. But I as well must leave this realm, at whatever the cost.
This is not like you, Luciana. It reeks of treachery. You, the supposed mother of love and light. What game are you playing at this time? Do you really think this mortal boy can kill me, an Aeon? I am eternal!
I will say no more on the matter, except this. My plans have already been put into motion. If you wish to see, meet me at the Porta Animarum in 2 months' time, on the dawn of the new moon. Do not let your pride stifle this opportunity. This may be the only chance we have at escape.
I will play your little game for now, Luciana. But do not think for a minute that I do not have plans of my own.